Hello and welcome to this video where I just share a few of my thoughts on the new Speed Champions 963 Porsche. The reviews for this has been done to death. Lego sends these out to a bunch of different viewers. These touch a bunch of different collector bases because they are licensed vehicles. So you do get all the fans for cars. You get also sports fans, since many of these are high performance and used in races. For example, this one is for a Le Mans race. And you get certain that are certain fans of a particular kind of cars. In this case, you got the whole Porsche brand. And of course, you have the Lego enthusiasts, although I may have said that before. And of course, these have the reason why they're very fun is because you have very innovative builds with all the Speed Champion sets. And this Porsche is no different. So I will not review it. There's other reviews out there. What I want to get across is it's more of a response to what I've been seeing a lot. This seems to be the weakest link of the new set of Speed Champions that we've gotten, which includes, for example, the Ferrari and also some McLarens. In this case, the big issue with this one comes to the stickers, and I definitely agree. And to me, the big, like almost game-breaking bug in this case is because of a particular sticker and how that was chosen. And I believe that if just that switch was made, I think we could have a great Lego set with us. See, the build itself is very good compared to other Speed Champion sets. I'm going to remove this. I'll need it for later to show you comparison to the actual car. But I love how solid it feels. I really, really, really do. And it feels like when the weight you have when you're rolling, it feels like a model car of this size. I really appreciate it for that. I think that's great. And in terms of the look, we'll compare it. While you don't get the same like crazy ondulation in the front in the contrast way, it's gonna clear up in one moment. There you go. You don't get it compared to what you'll see in the back of the package and what you'd see in any picture. But however, when you look at it in the profile, it is quite similar in this case. The reason why you get those crazy undulations usually is because, and I'll show you here, usually the picture is shown at an angle in this case, so this is more prominent. But at the side, this is lengthened. So it's obviously not as lengthened as this, but more than the illusion of something that is extremely vertical. And it's a fun build. So what I really has against the fact that there's just a whole ton of stickers because they wanted to preserve it as the race element. So you got the stickers here, which, as people say, are not headlights, that the lights are here. These are just details, so you have a bunch of stickers to make it, and it's broken up. You've got stickers for all the racing stripes in the back. Now, as you'll see, I tried to make it work really well here. Use a few tricks to have at least these three come close together so you have the whole shape, which, like I said, so the sticker can work. This can work. What doesn't work, the really huge issue with this specific car, is this here. And I'll present it to you. So the way this car is supposed to look is you have red in the back, and then the red goes onto the front, over the cockpit, and then down to the front like this. But the front is white, so there's a contrast between red and white, and the only red you get is the top here. Now, when it comes to the build, you don't get that sense. First of all, because there is a gap here, you do not get the sense that this is actually supposed to be at a similar level. That's one big issue. And the other one is that, as you see, the red, this whole area looks red. It looks like you have more detail of white paint or white stripes on red, while it's the other way around. Well, the idea is that here you have red and you have you have white entirely here, and you have some red applied onto it. It would have been fixed if these pieces here were white. I don't get why it wasn't chosen this way. To me, it is a serious, how do you say this, like a serious oversight on the part of Lego. I know they look at reviews. I don't know if they'll look at this one, but if they would, I don't know why they went this way. The only reason I could think of is so that it can connect to this, but at the same time, you could do the same thing. So the main suggestion would be, if you do get this set, before you apply stickers on anything, if you can, try to find the white version of this. because then it will look much more cohesive with the sides that are white, with the front that is white, and by applying it, the fact that it's striped anyways, it doesn't actually matter for it to complete, the red. It'll just look like there's a thicker white stripe in the middle, so it's fine. So you will get that nice gradient, not necessarily gradient, but the fact that the shape where you have red in the back that just comes into the front here. But in that case, that whole illusion is lost because you still have this big old red framing. I mean, that's it. That's all I wanted to go through. Like I said, if you want to see the reviews, there's reviewers that are much more experienced than me out there. I don't know what I can add, but I did want to say that I do not think this is a bad set. I still enjoyed making it. I enjoy the look of it, not knowing what the original is supposed to look like in this sense, but knowing what the original looks like, that's a huge oversight, and I wish it was corrected. Or not necessarily corrected, but like that, moving forward, if there is a case like this, it should be sticker of the paint job done onto the base color that matches the rest.